Night just in response to the Vegas game.
Yeah, it was super important. So credit to the group. We responded, which I feel like for the most part we have, but now it'd be nice to get this thing going here now.
It wasn't a perfect game, but for most of it, you guys controlled, seemed to be in structure, seemed to possess the puck most of the time. Is this what this team can be on a nightly basis?
Yeah, for sure. I think something that we've talked about when we're skating and we're playing with structure and we're competing, we're a hard team to play against, and when we've seen that this year, we just got to do it consistently. So hopefully that's kind of a good blueprint. We've had some in the past, but got to keep moving forward. They're not all going to be perfect. There's going to be moments in your game where you got to get it back on the rails there a little bit, and I thought we did a good job of that tonight.
They pushed and they got back, but every time it seemed like you guys had an answer for that. Macklin said he wasn't sure that necessarily would have been there with this group this last year.
Yeah, I feel like for the most part we've really fought that mental toughness part of it, of getting put on our heels. We're starting to realize what winning hockey looks like as far as how you need to play with certain habits. When you don't have the momentum, how you need to play, and when you do have the momentum, how we want to play. So I think our group is growing in that area. Again, it's not perfect, but we've made taken some lessons throughout the first 38 games here that we continue to push forward.
Those of us that haven't watched it, Igor Chernyshov gets his first tonight, 5 points already in 5. Like, what can you tell the rest of us about how good he's been in this short stint?
Big man that can really protect pucks. Really got a knack for the dangerous areas of the ice, and that's why he's had some success up there. But his frame, you can see it there. He holds onto a puck, finds Mac there in the slot. He's going to be a special one.
What does it mean to see him get his first two?
Yeah, it's good. He's had some really good chances, right? In all of his games, he's gotten some good grade A's, and now to get rewarded in a big moment where we needed one is important. So he's played some really good hockey. Again, he's got some things to continue to work on, but looks like we got a pretty good hockey player there.
You like his all-around game, though? I think back check a couple times there. He was, instrumental at keeping things defensively sound there.
Yeah, his structure-wise has been pretty good. His wall work has been solid, and the pace of the game sometimes catches up to him a little bit, which is to be expected for a young guy. That's kind of his first time over here. So. Again, he's going to be a special player. There's some things to work on. He's done some really good things. Really coachable. Cares. Wants to continue to get better, which is a real positive.
The other hometown kid, Vincent Ario, it seems like his game has grown a lot since he first joined you guys.
Yeah, Ario was good tonight. Obviously playing at home, he was probably excited. I thought Makhmadoun was his best game of the year, which is something that we continue to build on.
Colin Graff was very impactful on the PK, and he's just can't say right just how good he has been on the PK, right?
It seems like he's getting better, by the period. Really, he's been probably playing our most consistent guy up front there. Mac's been playing some pretty good hockey, but you feel like you put Graff anywhere in the lineup and he responds, and he's playing some really good hockey. His details are good. It's good stick detail. Wins a race there at the end to put it in the empty net. He's played some really, really good hockey here.
And I want to ask you about the Ryan Reeves and the fourth line too. You talked about how much they've set the tone for you this year in terms of playing the right way. And you guys played the right way for most of the night. So just talk about just that line and just how they set.
Yeah, they set the tone. And I think that's what this group needs is that line to really set the tone on not just how we want to play, but the way the game is played. At the end of the day, to win in this league, you have to play with structure. You have to play inside hockey. You have to be hard and physical on pucks. Again, we've talked a lot about Revo and what he's brought to this group. Goody was really good, as was Chucky. So that line really set the tone tonight.